Hey y'all, welcome to B's Intuition. I'm B and I'm back with another General Collective Energy message. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I do cuss and I do tell the truth, so if you don't like either one of the two, then you probably should move on. I've already prayed over the cards and the energy, so we're just going to hop in and get this message. Please remember to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe, especially to those of you that are viewing the channel but have not yet subscribed. You don't want to miss out on the messages that God has for you. Also, please remember to take what resonates only and leave the rest for whoever it's for. Every message will not be your message. So, with that being said, y'all, let's hop in. So, y'all, somebody is about to be blessed beyond, like their wildest dreams, about to be blessed beyond, like anything that they could possibly, think of. Whoever this person is, they definitely, could be, they could have done some type of work on themselves, like broke themselves down, and, has allowed the Most High God to build them up. And so I feel like, like during the process, I feel like that, like somebody, has been, like helping other people, to like go within and to, like break barriers, like within themselves, help people to figure out, what's for them and what's not for them. As far as somebody, like breaking barriers within themselves, I feel like somebody has already realized what's for them and what's not for them, So this could be, like somebody, like fulfilling their purpose. And, like they might not even know, that, like it's their purpose to help other people, to basically break themselves down to, like allow the Most High God to build them up. I've been seeing the number 244 a lot. You could be, like seeing the number 244 a lot. The 2, the 4, and the 4 definitely breaks down to a 10. And so a 10 is always something good. Something is ending and something, like definitely could be beginning for somebody. This could be an end of a cycle. This could be, like somebody, is like at the finish line, and so somebody's about to, reap, like the blessings that we talked about at the beginning. But we're going to look into this angel number 244 real quick. The angel number 244 is a message from the angels that you need to see yourself in a higher light as your true self. And your angels are helping to boost self-esteem and self-belief. Stay balanced, grounded, and focused. Safe in the knowledge that your angels surround and support you as you tread your divine life purpose and path. Angel number 244 also encourages you to think of ways to bring your ideas and dreams to fruition and put your efforts toward achieving those goals. With a solid plan in place and a true belief in yourself, there is nothing you cannot achieve. Take balanced, well-considered steps and keep your focus on positive results and outcomes. Give yourself permission to be all that you can be. Angel number 244 asks that you acknowledge the determination, discipline, and hard work you have put into your endeavors in the past and know that they will have long-term benefits and rewards. Take heart that your will and efforts have been well worth your while, and your angels encourage you to keep up the great work you have been doing. So somebody definitely needs to know, that their spiritual team is very, very proud of them. And so this could be a part of, like somebody receiving a big blessing. Like somebody, could be, could have some type of, goal that they want to achieve. Somebody's just being told to have a solid plan and, like true belief in their self. I feel like the Most High God, knows that somebody, believes that, the Most High God is going to make it happen. But I feel like that, like somebody, just needs to believe, that, like they can achieve whatever it is that they want to achieve. Somebody definitely, just needs to take, like well-considered steps when it comes to, whatever this goal is or whatever this is that, like somebody, is going towards. But I feel like somebody's almost at the finish line. So that could be, what somebody, could be going towards, like, just like ending something in their life, This could be, like a long drawn out relationship, that doesn't serve a purpose anymore. This could be, like healing, within to move on, to like a new relationship. This could be, leaving a job, you know, that they've, you know, been at for a long time, you know, but it could be, you know, time for somebody, you know, to leave that job, you know. I feel like for somebody, yeah, somebody possibly could be leaving a job, but it's because, you know, they're supposed to be operating, you know, like in their divine purpose, whatever it is. Somebody could already be, you know, operating in their divine purpose, but like I said, somebody possibly doesn't realize it. So I feel like that somebody possibly, you know, is going to be asked to take some type of leap of faith, you know, to possibly leave a job, you know, leave a relationship that doesn't serve, you know, that, you know, doesn't serve their highest good. You know, whatever this leap of faith is, I feel like it comes with a blessing. So let's just see what's going on. Yeah, at the bottom of this deck, we have breaking barriers. So somebody is expanding beyond limitations into joy and freedom. Somebody possibly, yeah, could be expanding their family, you know, expanding a business, expanding a home. But whatever somebody's doing, yeah, somebody's breaking barriers, you know. This could be, you know, like breaking barriers when it comes to, you know, like other people. So, you know, like helping people to, you know, like break barriers in their life. Holy Spirit. Yeah. Somebody definitely, yeah, could receive a message. But this would be an unexpected message, you know, because messages in a bottle, you know, like they're unexpected. This could be a message from, you know, like a long time ago, or this could be a message from somebody's past, or this could be, you know, like a message, yeah, like from somebody's, you know, like a spirit team. Somebody could be born on the 15th of the month. Somebody could be a cusper. Yeah, somebody could be a Gemini or a Cancer. Somebody could be a Gemini, Cancer, cusper. Yeah, somebody could receive a message and it could be from, you know, a higher power. For somebody, yeah, their purpose is to deliver messages that come straight from, you know, like a higher power. Yep. Somebody definitely, yeah, is free, you know, to like communicate freely. So, yeah, like there's no limitations on, you know, yeah, communicating. This could be, you know, like communicating, you know, with the masses. You know, somebody, you know, could be a prophet, you know, and maybe, you know, somebody, they could feel it, but maybe they just don't know, you know. Somebody definitely, yeah, needs to, you know, like walk in their light, walk in their true self. Somebody doesn't need to hide. If somebody's hiding, you know, like what's within them, yeah, like somebody needs to come out of their shell. Maybe that's what somebody's doing when it comes to communicating freely. There could be somebody, you know, that, yeah, is being told to communicate freely with some people. You know, this could, you know, like break some type of barriers between some people. Somebody, you know, could be like a community activist, you know. So it would be breaking barriers between, you know, like races, sexes, you know, things of that nature. You know, like breaking barriers between black and white, or Hispanic and black, or, you know, whatever have you. Yeah, on the card it says, I communicate from the depths of my being. So somebody definitely, yeah, could speak from the soul, you know. Somebody, you know, could be a true speaker. Or, yeah, that's one of somebody's divine purposes, you know, is to speak. Give me another one. Yeah, the tribe. So it's something about, yeah, like somebody, you know, communicating with a lot of people. I feel like whoever these people are, they could literally be, yeah, like people, you know, that could be around somebody. But of course, you know, we know what, you know, the Bible says about prophets. You know, basically, yeah, prophets, they're not accepted in their own hometown. There could be some people, you know, that could, you know, like accept somebody, you know, as far as, you know, who they are in their own hometown. But the tribe is like, yeah, soul tribe. So somebody, you know, could be, you know, like, yeah, like meeting people that's a part of their soul tribe, or somebody, you know, is about to, you know, like meet some people that's a part of their soul tribe. This, the tribe card is the number 8. So somebody could be a Leo or a Virgo, or a Leo, Virgo, cusper. But yeah, karma. The number 8 always gives me karma. So yeah, there could be, yeah, like some, you know, like good karma that could be coming back to somebody. Somebody definitely, yeah, somebody's purpose could be to, you know, like create some type of balance when it comes to, you know, like people in general. So it goes back to, yeah, breaking down barriers, helping people to break down barriers within themselves. There could be somebody, you know, that, yeah, like they could receive a message, you know, from like a higher power, and they're instructed, you know, to, yeah, like communicate it freely to a lot of people. But it's giving me, yeah, like the one, you know, that, yeah, had the closest relationship to God, you know, was Jesus. Wow. So something about Jesus is significant. Somebody could be, you know, like a follower of Jesus. Yeah, we got time to go. So for somebody, it possibly, yeah, could be time to go. You know, time to, you know, like leave their hometown. Because there could be some people, you know, that possibly, yeah, they don't accept somebody, you know, for who they are. So that's for somebody, you know, not everybody. Somebody possibly, yeah, needs to communicate freely, you know, when it comes to them, you know, like exiting stage left. So somebody possibly, you know, yeah, needs to, you know, like speak up, or, you know, I feel like somebody needs to say something. Or there's somebody that wants to say something to somebody. It could be a multitude of people. Yeah, but for somebody, yeah, it's time for somebody to go. It's time for somebody, you know, to, you know, like explore or move around, or, you know, yeah, like it's time for somebody to move, you know. But this could be a part of, yeah, like somebody's divine purpose. Because somebody definitely, yeah, is coming into power for sure. Somebody definitely, yeah, it's time for somebody to step into their power boldly and confidently. But that's, yeah, basically what the angel number 244 said. Why is the tribe here? Yeah, we got yin. Somebody's yin could be coming into power, you know. You know, or there could be a yin, you know, that could, you know, like be helping, you know, like their yang, you know, to like you know, like break barriers within themselves. Somebody definitely, yeah, could come across, you know, like their yin, you know, to their yang. But somebody definitely, yeah, is exceeding expectations. But I'm also picking up too, yeah, when somebody decides to move, you know, or, yeah, like take this leap of faith, yeah, somebody is going to, yeah, be exceeding, you know, like expectations about, beyond, you know, what, yeah, like they themselves probably could fathom, but, yeah, like other people. Somebody definitely, yeah, soaring into excellence for sure. Yeah, we got TikTok, so the time is ticking. Somebody, you know, could be on TikTok. Or maybe, you know, like somebody, you know, is being told, you know, to, you know, like start, you know, like a social media platform on TikTok to, you know, communicate, you know, with people on TikTok. But it could be about, you know, yeah, like a higher power, you know, it could be, you know, about, yeah, like spirituality, or, you know, it definitely has something to do with, yeah, like coming into power. We have changed in the night. So somebody has changed quickly. This change card is a number 11. So something about, yeah, twin flame. You could be seeing the angel number 211, 811, 1511. So somebody definitely, yeah, could have changed overnight, you know, or not, let me not say change overnight, but you know, like made a transformation, you know, like more quickly than people, you know, could have thought, or even, you know, they could have thought. So I feel like that there could be somebody that could be trying to catch up. So if we have yin out here, it could be, you know, like yang. So that could be who wants to, you know, like communicate. That could be, you know, somebody who possibly wants to speak from the heart, you know. Somebody, you know, could be, you know, like speaking to a lot of people about somebody. So let's just keep going and see what else we get. Holy Spirit, what else do we need to know? Yeah, we have the moon. So something could take place by, the new moon or by the next full moon. Somebody's first, middle, or last name could start with an M. Somebody could be a Scorpio. Something is hidden. Or, somebody's hiding and they need to come out of their shell. Yeah. Yeah, with the Tower card at the bottom of the deck, this is like a hidden change. So there could be people, that they don't know, that somebody, has changed, as drastically as they have. But this is also too, like somebody, could have changed, but somebody, could be, like in hermit mode. It's time for somebody to come out of hermit mode. Somebody definitely, could be going through the dark night of the soul as well. Give me another one. Yeah, there definitely could be a change, in somebody's finances. These two cards actually came out in the other YouTube message. But somebody, could be a Pisces. Somebody definitely, could find out about some hidden money. Just give me one. Yeah, and somebody possibly, could be angry about it. But somebody's also hiding the fact or trying to hide the fact that they're angry. Or, there's somebody, that, they're one way, in front of people, but behind the scenes, they're another way. But we got big blessing. So somebody definitely, could be angry about, somebody, be receiving a big blessing. Or this is somebody angry about somebody being a blessing to other people. Sucks to be them. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with an A. Somebody could be from Massachusetts. Something about the morning time is significant. So something could take place, like in the morning time. Or, I just heard the early bird gets the worm. So somebody, somebody is, they're on the right path. Somebody, is, they're successful in their own right. Somebody's angry about it, but they could be hiding the fact that they're angry about it. Somebody's name could be Sam, Samantha, Sammy. Give me another one. We got a lion Leo out here. So there's a liar out here. I mean, it could be a Leo, or it could be like an angry Leo. They could be mad about, like a lie that was told to them. But this is a predator card. So somebody definitely, could be being stalked. Definitely could be being watched. So just be aware of your surroundings. But somebody, could be angry because, they could have found out, some hidden stuff, Or there could be somebody angry because they could find out, that somebody knows some hidden stuff. It could be about them. Yeah. The sheep hears the voice of the shepherd. So somebody could be angry because, the sheep hears the voice of the shepherd. That somebody, can hear, from the Most High God. Somebody could be from Virginia or Las Vegas. Why is the moon here? We got forgotten person. So something about the past. So something from somebody's past could be creeping back up, or somebody from somebody's past could be creeping back up. For somebody, it could be an old friend for somebody. Wow. It possibly, could make somebody angry. So if this is something about somebody's past, it definitely, could make somebody angry. Why is this angry here? But the core of, like somebody's problems is definitely, like their anger. Somebody's anger, could cause them to lie, or like somebody, lies and then they get angry because, they're found out to be a liar. But somebody also could be angry because, yeah, of somebody's sixth sense, you know, or somebody's intuition. So somebody, you know, could be a medium out here. So somebody possibly, yeah, could communicate with somebody from their past, or like an old friend. Or there's somebody, you know, that, yeah, could be trying to communicate with somebody. You know, for somebody, yeah, somebody possibly, you know, could hear it, but they don't really know that they, you know, have that gift. So I feel like that somebody, you know, just needs to pray about it, you know, needs to, you know, like ask the Most High God, you know, what they need to do. But somebody could also be, yeah, like angry about, yeah, like somebody's intuition when it comes to them picking up on somebody's past. Why is this lion here? Yeah. Somebody definitely, yeah, could drink syrup, sipping on some scissor. Somebody definitely could be, yeah, from Tennessee. But somebody possibly, yeah, could be feeling controlled by others. So somebody definitely could be, you know, I don't know, because it feels like that somebody, you know, could be, yeah, somebody just needs to be aware. Because it's kind of like, if somebody is a medium, you know, there could be a lot of people coming around somebody. And it's kind of like, yeah, it could, you know, cause somebody to be angry. So I feel like somebody needs to, yeah, like create some type of balance. You know, somebody definitely, yeah, would need to, you know, like, again, go to the Most High God, you know, and get some instructions about, you know, yeah, like their gift. But there could be somebody, you know, that could be feeling controlled by others. But somebody, yeah, but it could be by some lies. Somebody was stirring the pot, creating illusions. There could be somebody that, yeah, could lose some type of power. So this could be, you know, like, yeah, like lose, you know, like, yeah, like a gift. Wow. A spiritual gift. Somebody could be physically fit. You know, somebody, you know, could be healthy, fearless. Somebody definitely, yeah, loves their family. You know, somebody could use, you know, like holistic, you know, things, you know, to create a balance in their life. But somebody definitely, yeah, is removing obstacles, you know, so yeah, breaking barriers. People could be, you know, angry. This is like somebody, you know, trying to block somebody's intuition, you know, trying to block somebody's third eye, or, yeah, trying to stop somebody from using their gift, you know, but, yeah, like somebody continues, you know, to, like, break down some type of barrier, or, yeah, like somebody continues to, you know, like, remove, you know, like some type of obstacles, you know, that are, yeah, like, put in their way. Yeah. It's something about, yeah, an old friend. Somebody, you know, could have a meeting with an old friend. For somebody, they could be angry because they could find out that this old friend is, you know, like an enemy or something like that. Or somebody definitely, yeah, could, you know, like have a meeting or meet up with somebody, you know, that's somebody's enemy. But whoever this is that meets up with somebody's enemy, you know, they're supposed to, you know, like be somebody's friend or something like that. But somebody possibly, yeah, is trying to, you know, like get a one up on somebody and advance in some type of position, or cause somebody to take a loss. There's somebody that definitely, yeah, is speaking about somebody. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be talking about, you know, like getting married to somebody. Yeah, it says for better or worse. So somebody possibly, yeah, could be yeah, like talking about marrying somebody. Yeah, something about a dog, something about loyalty. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be itchy, or when they get mad, you know, they start scratching and stuff. Somebody could also be angry because, yeah, like somebody, you know, could be discovering some type of legacy or something, yeah, that could have happened in the past. Or something about, yeah, some money. Yeah, we got eyes. So somebody's, yeah, there could be a lot of eyes, that could be, like watching somebody. But somebody, there's an angry individual that could have, people watching somebody, stalking somebody. This could be from, like hidden accounts. So something about, TikTok. Or something about social media. Stirring the pot. There are some people that, are hiding behind hidden accounts, trying to, like control somebody. This could be, like somebody could have a social media platform and they could be using, like their spiritual gifts. And people, they're trying to control somebody, by lying, creating illusions, possibly, projecting some type of negative energy, trying to do some type of mental spell or something like that. Somebody definitely, needs to trust their intuition. But we picked that up in angel number 244. Yeah, we got light bulb moment. So somebody possibly, could get a light bulb moment. Or somebody, could have, like a sudden realization. This could be, about this liar. This definitely, could be about a situation for sure. It could be a money situation. It definitely could have something to do with an old friend. There could be an old friend that, like blows in. So this old friend definitely, could just like reappear. Possibly, or somebody, like somebody, could have dreams, and like, whatever, it could be, like somebody, trying to get somebody's attention, so somebody infiltrated somebody's dreams, trying to remind somebody of something, or trying to, like remind somebody of them, if that makes any sense. We got cupping season. So somebody could be single. Somebody, possibly, could be ready to mingle, ready for a relationship. Somebody definitely, could be on the hunt. But somebody's on the hunt. For somebody, it could be a Leo. It could be, like an old friend or something like that. They could be, like on the hunt for somebody. Or they could have already found somebody and they could be hiding behind, like fake accounts. Watching somebody. But somebody possibly, they're about to have a sudden realization that they need some type of protection or something like that. This could be from, like whoever this person is or these people. Or it's, like the person, that, like is in this angry lion ass energy. They could have a sudden realization that they need some type of protection. This could be spiritual protection, because, maybe they, found out who somebody is, by watching somebody. Ooh-wee. For somebody, could find out, that somebody, could have a new boo. Wow. Yeah, we got love on the brain, talking often, feeling all the feels. I don't know, somebody angry. But yeah, somebody could be, like going through an ascension or going through another ascension. Yeah, somebody's leveling up. Somebody definitely could get like a spiritual promotion or even, like a physical promotion. But yeah, progress. But something about, somebody's new person, like it's progress for somebody. So yeah, they could be different, than, like the past people. That could be what could make somebody angry. So they're sitting there watching, like somebody's new boo. And like their new boo is nothing like them. The new boo is, better than whoever this person is. And they could be, angry as hell. Yeah. Somebody possibly feels like somebody's on their high horse. So somebody feels like that somebody's cocky, not confident. But there's also somebody that, like, somebody definitely, needs to work on themselves out here. So this is somebody that possibly, yeah, like missed the boat, you know, they missed the bus, you know, when it came to, you know, like somebody trying to help them. Or this is somebody that, yeah, like didn't, you know, like accept somebody for who they were, you know. So somebody, you know, could be a prophet, somebody could be a medium, somebody could be a psychic, whatever somebody is, you know. So this could be somebody, you know, that, yeah, like is in somebody's community. Yeah, it could be an old friend or an old lover or something like that. But yeah, somebody's proud, you know, to be who they are, you know. But there's also somebody that possibly, you know, could be, you know, like creating some type of illusion, you know. So somebody, you know, they say somebody's fine on the outside but unstable on the inside. But somebody is unstable on the inside. But I feel like that whoever this angry individual is, yeah, they could be, you know, like fine on the outside, you know, but unstable on the inside. But I'm getting, you know, like beauty wise, I feel like yeah, like somebody, you could tell somebody is angry out here. It's a masculine energy. Yeah, there's a swift change that's about to take place. Somebody definitely, yeah, could receive, you know, like some type of good fortune out here. But we already, you know, like picked that up. But there's somebody out here that, yeah, they could be watching somebody, you know, and they could be, you know, like trying to move quietly, you know. But somebody needs to be aware of them, you know, like trying to strike. But I feel like something is about to happen. You know, somebody, you know, could be, you know, like moving in silence. And so it's kind of like, you know, like somebody moving in silence, it could be making somebody or some people angry, you know. So they're watching somebody, but yeah, like they're not getting, you know, like the full information that they want, you know. So I feel like that somebody just needs to be aware of whoever this is. Yeah. Something is definitely, yeah, about to lift off for somebody. So people could be watching somebody and know, you know, but this could be too, you know, like somebody could be on TikTok, you know, and somebody, you know, could be putting out, you know, great content on TikTok. And so, yeah, people could be watching and being angry because, yeah, they wanted, you know, yeah, like the obstacles that they put in somebody's way, they were supposed to, yeah, like stop somebody, or yeah, somebody wasn't supposed to break some type of barriers that they broke. But yeah, the wait is over. That's what it says on this card. The wait is over. So whatever somebody's been waiting for, I feel like somebody needs to know that, yeah, the wait is over. If this is a new boo, yeah, the wait is over. If this is a, you know, like a new job, the wait is over. If this is, you know, being able to move, you know, the wait is over. And yeah, whoever this is that's on their high horse, you know, or yeah, like they thought that somebody was on their high horse, yeah, they're in massive regret, so they're going to be. Yeah, and it definitely got something to do with a romance. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have like itchy skin. Somebody, you know, could have like eczema or something like that. Somebody possibly, yeah, misses somebody. But I feel like whoever this is, they missed the fact, you know, that they missed the bus. They missed the, you know, they missed the ship, you know. They was too busy talking shit. Yeah, somebody possibly, yeah, could want to send somebody a love message. Somebody, you know, could receive a love message. Somebody definitely, yeah, thinks that, you know, like if they, you know, like send somebody a love message or send somebody some flowers, you know, or yeah, like pop up on somebody, you know, it's going to change, you know, like, yeah, what's taking place, it is. Because whoever this person is, yeah, they're in need of some type of protection. This could be spiritually. So yeah, this person, you know, that somebody, you know, could have forgotten about because they could have ghosted somebody, or you know, whatever, you know, somebody, you know, could have, you know, yeah, walked away because they were given instructions to walk away. Yeah, I feel like that whoever this is, there's a barrier or something like that that was put up. This could be a spiritual barrier. And so yeah, them trying to, you know, like jump over, you know, the spiritual gate, or, you know, trying to, you know, infiltrate, you know, like the spiritual alarm. Yeah, they're gonna get in trouble. But we got a jackpot. So yeah, something about, yeah, some good fortune. Somebody possibly, yeah, could win some money. Somebody definitely, yeah, could get rich. Or somebody, could, find out something about an inheritance, but we did pick up on something about some hidden money. But yeah, somebody, could receive some unexpected money. So yeah, the wait is over. But be aware, because yeah, somebody definitely could be looking somebody up. Somebody definitely could be researching somebody, studying somebody, trying to get info on somebody. This could also be too, like trying to get info on somebody's new boo as well. Because yeah, somebody's expecting a new beginning with somebody. Somebody's itching for a win out here, or itching, yeah. I don't know. Somebody's itchy out here. Yeah, somebody could be in massive regrets, or they could be angry because, yeah, like somebody, could be cleaning out their closet. So, yeah, what doesn't serve their highest good, it goes in the trash, But this could be, like somebody's, like spiritual closet as well. Somebody possibly, could be showing somebody, like some tough love. So somebody, could be angry, because they feel like, they don't deserve some type of tough love. Somebody's first, middle, or last name could start with an F. Yeah, somebody failed out here, and somebody's in massive regrets for it. Yeah, somebody failed when it comes to, like gaining somebody's trust. Something definitely, could take place by December. But something about, a trust fund. Somebody could be a Sagittarius or a Capricorn, or a Sagittarius Capricorn cusper. Yeah. Somebody could definitely, could be angry because, like somebody's embracing their worth. But it goes back to, angel number 244. But this is also, too, like somebody thinking that somebody's on their high horse. Somebody's cocky and not confident. No, somebody's confident and proud, But I feel like, somebody, could be a little bit cocky. But I feel like it's because, like they know that they're going, they're on the right path. They know that they're going, towards, whatever it is, that the Most High God has for them. We got a cousin. So there's a cousin out here. This cousin, could be a lion-ass Leo. This cousin, could have been stirring the pot. Or somebody's cousin could be angry. Somebody definitely, could like date their cousin or something like that. Something about a cousin's co-worker as well. We got a Gemini, so there's a Gemini involved. Somebody definitely, could be manifesting somebody, or somebody else manifesting, like a new boo. Or there's some weird shit going on. We got a G. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with a G. Something about, somebody's girlfriend. We got an O. So somebody's first, middle, last name could start with an O. And then we got Scorpio. So somebody could be a Scorpio. If somebody, was trying to manifest somebody, their plan possibly failed, or whatever, their plan was to, put obstacles in somebody's way, or to stop somebody from breaking barriers, their plan failed. If this is, somebody, trying to stop somebody from embracing their word, or, cause somebody to have low self-esteem, their plan failed. We got a sister, so there's a sister involved. But these could also be two people, that, like somebody, could have, could be helping them, like to go within and break down, like barriers, like within themselves as well. Somebody also, could have tried to communicate, with somebody's sister, somebody's cousin, to try to communicate with somebody. Somebody's sister could be angry. Or somebody, could be mad, it could be angry, like their sister or their cousin. For somebody, they could be angry because they possibly, allowed people, to, get them to miss the bus, or get them, to, like miss the ship, somebody's ship has sailed. But I really feel like, it's this person, that, they put barriers, or limitations on themselves, or they allowed other people, to limit them, which, like, cause them to be stagnant, or even like regress. Somebody could also be like angry because like their plan failed, when it comes to something that they have done against somebody. This could be when it comes to some money, or this could this could have something to do with like somebody stirring the pot or creating some type of illusions. But heavy Scorpio out here. Somebody, who could have Scorpio multiple places in their chart. Somebody could be angry because, there are some people that could have gotten them tied up in, like somebody else's drama. Or they could be angry, at themselves because they got tied up in somebody else's drama. Yeah. Somebody possibly could find out that, somebody set them up. For somebody, it could be somebody's sister, somebody's cousin, could be a part of some type of setup. Somebody's first name or last name could start with a C. Something about, a group chat. For somebody, like somebody definitely manifested somebody. I don't know if somebody tried to lie and say, they set them up or whatever, but somebody definitely manifested, like somebody knew. That's what somebody is definitely doing. If they haven't already. But wrong answer. So somebody, was trying to manifest somebody, wrong answer. So this could be, like somebody from somebody's past. Somebody's plan failed when it came to, trying to get somebody tied up in somebody else's drama. Yep. There definitely are some people that underestimated somebody's abilities. So it goes back to, a prophet, not being accepted, like in their hometown, but somebody could be a medium, somebody, their intuition, they're just highly intuitive. And so, but this is like people, hiding behind fake accounts, watching somebody, We got a Taurus, so there's a Taurus involved. We got credit card fraud, so somebody done got tied up in somebody else's drama, and it definitely could have something to do with, like credit card fraud. Somebody, whoever this is, that these people underestimated their abilities. They could have found out, about some type of credit card fraud. Credit card fraud, check fraud. Somebody, could possibly be angry because somebody could have told them something in the past that, maybe they thought, was ludicrous. How can that be possible? They love me. They would never do that to me. And so somebody, could have, told them that. Told them, whatever, could have been taking place. But that could have been in the past. And so, this person, it possibly now could be, this person could now be finding out about it. And, they're angry. Somebody definitely, could be waiting. Waiting, for something, to take place. Waiting, for, them to get caught. Waiting, for what else somebody, could possibly, find out. But there has been a statement that has been made. So for this statement, could have something to do with the courts. So somebody, possibly, could be waiting, for, the law to show up at their home. But whatever somebody or some people did, it's about choice. There's also, yeah, somebody, could have made a statement. So this is like, like somebody, telling their family, that they have somebody new, that they want to, be in a relationship with. There could be somebody that's angry, or people that are angry. And so, yeah, they, could be trying to, like destroy, whatever this new thing is for somebody. Somebody's first name or last name could start with an E. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be trying to win somebody back. This possibly could be because, somebody could have found out news, and it could be about, yeah, like a divine counterpart. So somebody possibly, could receive a text message. Somebody also, yeah, could be angry, about somebody, trying to, like win them back or whatever. I feel like if somebody, has met somebody new, like I feel like that they're serious about that person. But somebody, yeah, they could have some type of light bulb moment, or they could, yeah, like realize, that somebody, has met somebody new. So that could be why somebody, could be trying to win somebody back. Somebody's a drama magnet out here. And so whoever this is serious about, like whatever new thing is or new boo, yeah, like I feel like that they definitely, yeah, could be angry. But there definitely, yeah, could be somebody or some people that are not aware that somebody knows it's them. Yeah, we got a Sagittarius. We got a forceful bully out here. So there's a forceful bully out here. So somebody just, yeah, needs to be aware, needs to pay attention to their surroundings. Somebody could be born in 1989. We got a Libra. So there's a Libra involved. Somebody could be born in 1977. Somebody could be born in the 90s. Or somebody, could be in their 90s. We got a Capricorn, so there's a Capricorn involved. We got a Cancer, so there's a Cancer involved. Somebody's emotionally unavailable out here. But yep, ready or not, here it comes. So yeah, the wait is over. But we have reckless endangerment. So somebody, could have, yeah, like, yeah, reckless endangerment definitely, yeah, could be significant. Yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, could be sprung on somebody. So I feel like somebody just needs to be aware because somebody definitely, yeah, could be trying to win somebody back. Whoever this person is, they could be on an emotional roller coaster. I definitely do feel like that it could be, like a busy time for somebody. But a part of, like the busy time, it definitely has something to do, with like somebody going towards a goal, yeah, like being real busy, when it comes to, like their success. So I feel like, somebody possibly, yeah, would benefit, with like resting if they possibly, can. But yeah, we got let me explain. So there could be somebody who possibly, could want to explain something, and it could be that somebody's going through a family tragedy and they want to tell the truth. Yeah, somebody's been using people around them for their selfish reasons. So somebody, definitely, yeah, could have been using other people, to, like help them to do their dirty work or something like that. So there could be some people, that could be angry because they could find out, that they were being used for dirty work. But I feel like some of them, they were down with it, Maybe they thought, you know, that, yeah, they were gonna, you know, like get some type of piece of the pie, whatever the pie is. But yeah, there is somebody that can't stop thinking about somebody for sure, and that it could be making them angry. But somebody's phone records could get exposed. Somebody's first, middle, or last name could start with an N. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have experienced, you know, like a breakup, glow up. So somebody, you know, could be angry because, yeah, a cord has been cut. So yeah, with this cauldron right here, yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, could have been doing some type of energy draining spells. So that's literally why could have picked up, you know, like somebody needs to rest. But somebody definitely, yeah, could be doing some type of energy draining spells. Or somebody, you know, went to somebody to do some type of energy draining spells. But yeah, after some type of cord has been cut, yeah, like somebody's supposed to move around, you know, that's just law. So somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, like what was done behind your back definitely will be shown to you. Yeah, somebody done forced God's hand. Yeah, whoever this is, yeah, somebody took somebody for granted. So out of anger, somebody possibly, yeah, could, you know, like be doing some type of energy draining spells, you know, but somebody possibly, yeah, could be upsetting everyone. But this is also too, yeah, like there could be some people, you know, that, yeah, like somebody could be upsetting, but who cares? Somebody's operating in their purpose. Wow. Yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, is on a higher level of vibration than somebody. For somebody, yeah, like somebody possibly, yeah, could have a sudden realization that somebody, like a new boo, somebody, you know, that they met, you know, is not commitment ready. So somebody, you know, could be on a higher level of vibration than whoever this person is. So for somebody, you know, yeah, like somebody is going to be told, you know, like to cut it off because it's a big distraction. Wow. Somebody, you know, could have multiple online dating relationships. Wow. Yeah. We got Angel Gabriel. So, Angel Gabriel definitely, yeah, brings messages straight from the Most High God to somebody. Somebody definitely, yeah, regrets betraying somebody, or they're going to. Yeah, whoever this is, they're a fake ass. So yeah, whoever this is, you know, doing these energy draining spells. Yeah, I feel like that they need to get ready. Cause yeah, something is about to take place for whoever, you know, it is doing the energy draining spells. But somebody definitely is being told, you know, like to cleanse their energy. I'm also picking up too that, yeah, like somebody, you know, going back to creating illusions, stirring the pot, you know. So whatever illusions, you know, somebody literally could have created some type of illusions that somebody, you know, was, you know, like dating multiple people online. Yeah, because we got recalling past events. But somebody also, yeah, could be in massive regrets, or they're going to be, because of, yeah, like something that they've done in the past, you know, that could be catching up to them now. And it definitely could have something to do with, yeah, some stolen money. So somebody, you know, could find, yeah, receive evidence about some stolen money, evidence about, yeah, like somebody or some people doing energy draining spells. This is like, yeah, somebody's cousin and sister, you know, yeah, doing energy draining spells. But this is also too, yeah, stirring the pot, creating illusions, lying, starting drama. Wow. We got blasted all over the news. So something definitely, yeah, could be blasted all over the news. It definitely could have something to do with some evidence about some stolen money. But yeah, somebody's proud of being a player or proud of being a cheater. So, you know, something about that, you know, could be blasted all over the news. So something about, yeah, the reckless endangerment. Yeah. We got 3 to 5 years, so something could have been going on for the last 3 to 5 years, or somebody possibly, yeah, could be waiting, you know, for the law to pop up at their house, because they know, you know, they're about to receive some time. And somebody could have been doing energy draining spells, yeah, for the last 3 to 5 years on somebody. Come on. But yeah, time doesn't heal all wounds. So whoever's trying to win somebody back, yeah, they better get. But I feel like it's all about choice. So I feel like, you know, somebody possibly, yeah, could have a decision to make, but somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, like, it's their decision. There is somebody, you know, that could be reflecting on their wrongdoings. This definitely, yeah, could be a sneaky low vibrational state that, yeah, could be going through drastic times because, yeah, they took drastic measures. So that's what I'm saying about, yeah, them energy draining spells. Somebody else, yeah, could have also, yeah, violated somebody's rights in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be in massive regrets because they could have been told to cut it off. It's a big distraction. Whatever it is, you know. It could be, yeah, like people. And so, with that being said, yeah, they kept, yeah, like being around these people, or they stayed in a relationship, or, you know, they, yeah, dated multiple people. Yeah, everyone is fighting their own battle. So, somebody definitely, yeah, needs to remember that. But we got CPS. So, CPS could be involved. Somebody, you know, could have, yeah, like, try to call CPS on somebody. For somebody, yeah, CPS, you know, could violate somebody's rights in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Yeah. But somebody definitely, yeah, regrets betraying somebody. For sure. Yeah, because real men and real women, yeah, they do real things. But yeah, like, there could be some type of experiment. So somebody, you know, could have been being looked at as an experiment. Or, yeah, people, you know, somebody did some type of experiment on somebody and it failed. Yep. Somebody's spiritual team says no, nope, Yeah. So whoever's trying to win somebody back, yeah, good things come to those who wait. And so, yeah, the wait is over. Yeah, the best things in life are free. So, yeah, love, joy, peace, and the list goes on. We got a fatal attraction. So somebody definitely, yeah, could have a fatal attraction on their hands. Or something about, you know, somebody, yeah. But yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, needs to trust their intuition because it's right. And there definitely, yeah, could be somebody, you know, that they, you know, want to work it out, you know. Can we heal from this? But it goes back to, yeah, like somebody trying to, you know, like trying to, yeah, like win somebody back. We got a Cancer. So there's a Cancer involved. But yeah, somebody's life definitely is falling apart. But life can't fall apart if you never had it together. So somebody definitely never had their life together, or yeah, they've been so, you know, fixated on somebody else's life that, yeah, they wasn't paying attention to their own life, you know. So we got painful information. So there could be some painful information, you know, that could be blasted all over the news. Yeah, somebody's a quiet achiever out here. So somebody, yeah, standing in their place and running their race. But somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, it's okay not to give a damn. So whatever's going on with somebody or some people, yeah, somebody needs to know it's okay not to give not one fluck. Anything else? Yeah. Somebody definitely, yeah, is being told, you know, to continue to focus on themselves, you know, continue, you know, to give themselves love, you know, continue to be the self-made individual that you are, continue to focus on your self-worth, you know, your self-reliance, yeah, all self-everything. But we got the full moon, so somebody definitely, yeah, could have done, yeah, like some type of energy draining spells on the full moon, or yeah, somebody possibly, you know, could try to do it, but it ain't gonna turn out right. But I feel like somebody's already being affected by something that they've done. There's somebody that, yeah, somebody needs to release completely. Or somebody, you know, could have already done it. I feel like, yeah, like whoever this is in this angry energy, you know, they possibly, yeah, could be realizing now, you know, going back to that sudden realization that they need to release somebody or some people, you know, like completely. But whoever this person is, yeah, they definitely, yeah, could be facing failure head on. And somebody definitely, yeah, could be going through an ascension. For sure. Anything else? Yeah, somebody possibly, you know, could be going through some type of ego death. There could be some new supernatural events that definitely, yeah, could be taking place around somebody or some people. And it could be have something to do, you know, with them, you know, doing some energy draining spells or whatever they were doing and with that cauldron. Wow. There's also somebody or some people, yeah, somebody that was steered the wrong way. Yep, and whoever it is, they bent out of shape. For sure. Because somebody knows that they possibly, yeah, could get arrested in court. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with a T. Yeah, whoever this liar pants on fire is. So whoever this liar pants on fire is, they're definitely, yeah, going through an ego death. But there's also some people that thought, you know, that, yeah, like somebody was lying, you know, when they could have, you know, spoke on some type of supernatural events, or when they, you know, could have spoke on some stuff, you know. And whoever this is, yeah, they're facing themselves now. Yeah, we got a Leo. So there's a Leo involved. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be bent out of shape about, yeah, like court or getting arrested in court. You could be seeing the angel number 333. Mind, body, and spirit. Yep, and then we got spiritual lineup. So yeah, there's some people being lined up, but it was a lot of people, you know, a lot of zodiac signs that came out. Wow, we got a fake doctor. So somebody, you know, could be a fake doctor, or something about, yeah, somebody violating somebody's rights, and it could have something to do with, yeah, like a fake doctor. Somebody, you know, could have went to, yeah, like a fake witch doctor to try to do some type of energy draining spells, or try to do, you know, whatever it is, or be aware, you know, of, yeah, like somebody trying to do some type of energy draining spells. Just, yeah, cleanse your energy. But yeah, there is some unexpected income that definitely, yeah, is coming somebody's way. There's also somebody that definitely, yeah, could get released from jail or prison. So that could be, you know, like somebody, you know, that's trying to win somebody back, or, you know, that could be somebody, you know, yeah, using other people to do their dirty work. Yeah, I didn't even see this card. Yeah, somebody's being told to establish firm boundaries because, yeah, somebody's trying to find somebody's weakness. But this person doesn't have a right to be in somebody's energy because, yeah, the cord has been cut. This is somebody that definitely, yeah, could be trying to block somebody's intuition. There definitely is a fake witch doctor trying to block somebody's intuition. And, yeah, like they're facing themselves because they know what's about to take place. Anything else? Yeah, something about 1 to 5 years. Somebody could have been trying to block somebody's intuition for the last 1 to 5 years. Or somebody, you know, could be looking at, yeah, like 1 to 5 years locked up. We got June, July, or August. So some unexpected income could be coming somebody's way. And it could be by June, July, or August. But be aware of, yeah, like somebody, you know, trying to block somebody's intuition now, you know. Or, yeah, like in the future. Anything else? Yeah, somebody's life path could be the life path number 8. That's all about manifestation. So this money, you know, that's coming somebody's way, somebody could have manifested it. You know, this new boo, new job, or whatever. But be aware, because, yeah, something keeps pulling somebody back to somebody. It's because of somebody's energy. There's also somebody that definitely, yeah, could have been, you know, like trying to pretend to be somebody. So this could be a part of, you know, like somebody's rights being violated. This could be, you know, like somebody, you know, that says that they're a medium, or says, you know, that, you know, they're high vibrational, you know, they're highly intuitive. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have thought that somebody, you know, yeah, did spell work. But they were sadly mistaken. So they could have went and, you know, got a spell book and did some type of spells. Or they could have went to a fake ass, you know, to go do some type of spell. And, yeah. But somebody that, yeah, could be, you know, like pretending to be somebody, definitely, yeah, could get arrested in court. So this definitely could have something to do, you know, with like, yeah, like, identity. You know, we saw credit card fraud, check fraud. Yep, there's somebody or some people that, yeah, they don't force God's hand. Wow. Somebody possibly could get arrested in court, and it definitely could have something to do, you know, with like reckless endangerment. Somebody definitely, yeah, has been pretending to be somebody, saying that they, yeah, get messages straight from God. But yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, somebody definitely broke the mold, and they said somebody wouldn't make it. Wow. Anything else? Be aware of, yeah, somebody wanting to take somebody down memory lane, but whoever this person is, yeah, they don't force God's hand. So ain't no going down on memory lane. But yeah, whoever this is that's pretending to be somebody, they definitely, yeah, could have stole somebody's identity. This is also too, you know, yeah, like somebody trying to steal somebody's spiritual identity. But you could be seeing the angel number 410. Love, new beginnings, positive changes are on their way after a season of hardship. So yeah, somebody just need, yeah, the wait is over. The wait is over. So somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, there's some unexpected income that's coming their way, and much, much more. Going back to the beginning of the message, somebody's about to be blessed beyond, you know, what they could fathom, you know. So yeah, somebody just needs to get ready. But as I always say, y'all, keep your head held high and your middle finger higher, and everything's going to turn out in your favor. With that being said, y'all, that's been your message. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.